All right, so welcome back to this video. Sometime we want to import video file into our editing software, and all of a sudden, this pump up as a result of it is either an unsupported media file type or require codec are not found. What you need to do to solve this particular problem. This can happen in any types of editing software. But in this tutorial, I'm going to show you the simple solution on how to fix this particular problem and successfully import your media file into your video editing software. So let's get started. So what we want to do here, I'm going to simply click on OK right here, which simply means that this file here cannot be imported into my software editing. And I need this particular video file. So let me say, for instance, again, I click on my import beauty right here. I click on import media right here. Then I'm trying to select another file format. So let's take a look at. So from my folder right here, I'm going to select another file. So I'm going to simply select this particular file right here. From China part 7, I'm going to select it and I'll click on open. And when you click on open, instead of the file to load in your video editing software, this is pump up error. How do you fix this particular error right here? So what we want to do here is to make sure we head over to Google. So I'm going to click on OK again, and you can see the file is not being imported. So I'm going to simply minimize and bring out my Chrome browser right here. So I'll head over to Google right here. So I'll head over to Google right here. Then on getting to Google, next thing you need to do is to simply make sure you search for Handbrake. Handbrake, hit enter. So Handbrake is a free software that allows you to encode, compress your video file. Click on the first result, which is this one right here, handbrake.vrt. So .fr. So this is the website URL right here. Now, if you are using Windows PC, consider to download Windows 10 or Windows 11 or latest version. And once you download, run the setup, you are going to have the interface like this. Now, let's see how we can use this particular Handbrake to code our video file in order to be able to open the file in our editing software. So I have already downloaded this particular Handbrake on my PC. I'm going to simply minimize and minimize my editing. So I'm going to minimize everything right here. And when you download the app, you are going to download and install it. You are going to see the app icon on your desktop environment right here. And you will be asked to download another file element that supports this particular folder. Make sure you download everything. Once you download, then make sure you run the setup. And once you run the setup, then it's going to launch like this after you have successfully downloaded it. Now, what you want to do here is to drag the file that refuses to open in your video editing software. Drag it here. So I'm going to head over to my folder right here. So from my folder right here, I will simply look for the video file. So here is the video file right here. So what I need to do is to simply click on the video file and make it active. Then I'm going to maximize this. Then this will allow me to drag and drop the video file. So next thing I'm going to do is to simply locate the file again. So here's the file. I will simply drag and drop it here. So allow it to completely upload into the software Handbrake right here. Now you can see the preview of the video right here. Now what we want to do here is to make sure we decode the particular video file. So we have to make sure from the home tab right here, what we need to do is to navigate to video right here. Click on video, then take you right here. Go to video encoder. So click on video encoder section right here, then switch to MPEG -4. Click on that. So once you click on that, you can also check on the frame rate if you want to increase the frame rate, but I'm okay with the 30 frame rate as the original. Next thing we want to do is to choose the export folder. So we want to come down below right here. We make sure we click on browse. The next thing I'm going to do is to select where I want the export file to be. So I want it to be in my desktop. Then I will simply click on save. Then that is the final destination. Next thing I'm going to do is to come to the top right there and make sure I click on Start Encode. After successful encode the video, then it's going to change to Q finish. So next thing you need to do is to minimize and minimize. Then you have the video file right here. So just like what you see right there. Next thing we want to do now is to head over back to our video editing software. Like I said, it might be any type of video editing software, but in this tutorial, I'm using Camtasia 2024. Next thing I'm going to do here now is to click on my plus sign right there and go to import media file now. Then I'll have to select the one that was encoded now. So I'm going to go to my desktop. That is where I save the file. Then I have to make sure I look for the file right there from China part 7. Then hit on open. Now, just like what you see right here, you can see now that the media file is now open in my video editing software. So I can simply import this particular media file into my timeline.